What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Denver Nuggets versus Golden State Warriors NBA matchup going down Monday, December 25th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors. The Denver Nuggets coming into this one with a record of 21-10 on the year, 14-17 against the number after a fourth straight win and seventh in their last 8 games, following a 102-95 road win over the Charlotte Hornets in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Golden State coming in winners of 5 in a row, 15-13 on the year after a 126-106 victory over the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, both of these teams, I think you gotta just take their recent runs with a grain of salt and kind of look at them, just take a step back and look at them on the grand scale. Golden State, they've won 5 in a row. I'm not going to take that away from them. I'm just saying you got to look at the level of competition that they've played. You can't fault the team for playing who's been put in front of them, but you can definitely factor it into the handicap. They played the Portland Trail Blazers twice, and the Portland Trail Blazers were the lone road team the lone road game that the Warriors had in that stretch. This season, we saw it earlier on where the Golden State Warriors started the year gangbusters on the road, struggled at home. It was a complete 180 from what we saw from them last year. This year, it started to flip. Now Golden State 9-6 at home and 6-7 on the road. So they've started to really struggle in a lot of their recent road games. In that recent 5-game win streak, they played Portland twice, Washington, and then a couple of nice wins at home over the Celtics and the Nets. But again, those games were at home. You look at the recent road games before that, lost to the Clippers, lost to the Suns, lost to the Thunder, lost to the Clippers again. Now, there were some covers in there. There was a backdoor cover against the Thunder, a narrow loss against the Clippers. But again, losses nonetheless. And, the problem that I have with Golden State now is that if you can lose to those teams on the road, you can definitely lose to Denver in Denver. I mean, the Nuggets, sure, they've had their hiccups this season as well. And maybe, you kind of hold their competition against them too, in recent games. Teams like Charlotte, teams like Toronto, but they've also beat up on teams like the Bulls on the road and the Hawks on the road. And what's impressive is that a lot of the recent run for the for the Nuggets has come on the road where they haven't necessarily been at their best. But you put Denver back in Denver at the Ball Arena. I'm not stealing Jay's phrase. I'm not going to go for copyright infringement, but they do play their best basketball at home. Now, the thing about Denver is that you look at their net rating numbers this season; they are absolutely fantastic at home. It's one of the more obvious statements you can make, and I've said it multiple times during this video. But they're outscoring teams by 11.6 points per 100 possessions, putting them top 5 in the NBA in net rating. They're the second most offensively efficient team in the NBA, averaging 124.1 points per 100 possessions, allowing 112.5 points per 100, putting them just outside the top 10 in defensive efficiency. But the thing for me is that, Nikola Jokic, he's dominated the Warriors going back to last year, averaging a triple-double per game against the Warriors going back to last season. And, these Christmas Day games, the stars shine the brightest. I'm not saying Steph Curry won't have a good game, but what I think we're starting to really see is that the cores for these teams are starting to go in two different directions. This is still a lot of the same nucleus of the Golden State Warriors that were on those championship winning teams, this dynasty team, guys like Klay Thompson. But you're still missing out Draymond Green, and you got Jonathan Kuminga in the charge, sure, and that's all well and good. But a lot of the weight lately has fallen on Steph Curry. The Nuggets, their core is intact, and it's starting to click at the right time. Aaron Gordon, MPJ, Jamal Murray, these teams, this Nuggets team is really, really playing well. They're starting to hum. And I think that at home on Christmas Day, I just think the Nuggets have too much for the Warriors to contend with here. I'm going to go with the Denver Nuggets in this one. I'm going to lay the 6.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.